Hi, my name is Edel Velazquez, and this is my research study about the way curiosity is affected by anonymity. It's known that the dark web is not just a site that anyone can use. It is a secretive site to access, and in order to do that, there are precautions one does need to take. As it is used for the marketing of illegal substances and jobs, it is best to be safe even when just browsing out of curiosity. This study will analyze the range of curiosity among different groups, such as age, race, and gender. It questions the difference in interests regarding the dark web, specifically when the participants are aware of the anonymity that is created when using cryptocurrency. This study will be conducted by the interaction analysis using surveys. Its goal is to increase the possibility of helping law enforcement when investigating who is behind the screens when purchasing illegal goods off of crypto markets. As it's been said, the dark web is not just a site that anyone can use, meaning you do have access to illegal items and jobs when entering the dark web. This has been going on since 2009 as we know of. We do not know exactly when it was created due to the use of the surface web. The surface web is when you can only access searches from a typical Google browser. As to when entering the dark web, you do need protection and certain open source anonymity softwares, just like Tor. Digital assets are used in many areas, including acting as a means of payment on the dark net by those seeking maximum anonymity while performing operations, which are deemed questionable by regulators. Cryptocurrency is very popular when completing the purchase of illegal goods. It allows you to have protection when wanting to buy or sell illegal items, which causes all IP addresses to become anonymous and deemed inaccessible, making it impossible to reach through day-to-day browsers such as Google Chrome, Safari, or Firefox. There are 3 cryptocurrencies at the top of all softwares. The list follows from third to first. In third, we have Zcash, which achieves privacy via Zsnarks. Monero, which is the cheapest and most private, and Bitcoin. And the only reason Bitcoin is at first is because it does hold majority of all transactions. Onto method. This study does use interaction analysis and includes participants from all social media platforms. Using SurveyMonkey, the participants will answer questions about their curiosity concerning the dark web. The only information that will be taken from this study is a participant's age, race, and gender. Participants will be both male and females over the age of 18, residing in the Laredo community. A survey with 13 questions about their knowledge on the dark web was made to be public in this convenient sampling as to do for the pandemic and COVID-19. The purpose of this survey questions is to gather information for the research project and if they are willing to participate to answer a few questions. These questions vary from what is your age, your race, your gender, if you use cryptocurrency, what cryptocurrency you use, and if you are interested in scrolling through the dark web with or without protection. The question that is best to explain the study is, now that you are aware of anonymity when using the dark web, are you more interested in scrolling through the site? With 6.25%, we have very likely, 25% being likely, 25% neither likely nor unlikely, 31.25% being unlikely, and 12.50% very unlikely. This study did have a total of 16 total respondents. They did interact with the survey, and the survey was available for a total of 7 days. Questions were answered from a range of people that were the age of 18 to 54 years of age. However, most were the age from 18 to 24, making up about 56.25% of the respondents. This study was important to further the advance of this research by helping answer the possible outcomes of who can be accessing these sites. By answering the question of, does age, race, and gender affect the curiosity of accessing the dark web when you have the knowledge of being anonymous? Overall, with this knowledge of being anonymous, the amount of information gathered from the survey, it has been made clear that if there were more participants that were involved in this research, we would have had a greater volume of answers. And due to the small group of participants and the region of where the survey was distributed, explains the high volume of Hispanic participants, and also seems that females were more interested in the topic of anonymity, which is shown in the results. Although it did seem to display how many people would take precautions when searching through the dark web, it is also known, as we have said, that if more people were to have submitted, there could have been a better understanding. There could have been a better understanding for what could have been determined. In the end, the survey did have a successful outcome, and a second study should be completed with a bigger sample size to provide more information that can be beneficial for future studies. My references are listed on below. My acknowledgements go to Dr. Nora Garza, Rosemary Agüero, Robert Moore, Melissa Villarreal, Gabriela Solis, and the study was also funded by the Hispanic Serving Institute. And thank you for watching.